Let me ask you something. How many times have you set a goal and given up? Maybe it was getting fit, waking up earlier, building something meaningful. You started with fire, and then somewhere along the way, it faded. You are not alone. And here's the truth. It was never about willpower. It was about understanding how habits actually work. Today, I want to share with you the most powerful idea I have ever come across about human change. From a book called Atomic Habits by 𝐔𝐬𝐥𝐞. A book that has transformed the lives of over 25 million people around the world. The year is 2003. British cycling is a disaster. In over 100 years of competition, Great Britain had won exactly one Olympic gold medal. Then a man named Dave Brailsford took over, and he introduced one idea. Search for a 1% improvement in everything. They redesigned the seats, tested massage gels, painted the inside of their truck white to spot dust. 5 years later, they dominated the Beijing Olympics. 9 Olympic records, 7 world records, 5 Tour de France victories in 6 years. This is not magic. This is mathematics. If you get just 1% better every single day for 1 year, you will be 37 times better by the end of that year. But here is why most people quit before they see results. Imagine an ice cube. You raise the temperature 1 degree, 2, 10. Nothing happens. The ice sits there. Then you hit 32 degrees, and suddenly it melts. The work was happening the entire time. You just could not see it yet. Most people quit just before the breakthrough. Here's the most important insight in the entire book. Most people try to change from the outside in. They set a goal. They build a routine. But they never change the one thing that matters most. Offer a cigarette to 2 people who are quitting smoking. The first says, "No, thank you. I am trying to quit." The second says, "No, thank you. I am not a smoker." Do you feel the difference? The first person is still fighting their identity. The second person has already changed it. 𝐔𝐬𝐥𝐞 writes, "Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become." You do not need to be perfect. You just need to cast enough votes that the evidence starts to build. Read 1 page today. That is 1 vote for, "I am a reader." Go for a 10-minute walk. That is 1 vote for, "I am someone who moves their body." Write 1 sentence. 1 vote for, "I am a writer." The goal is not to read a book. The goal is to become a reader. The books are just the proof. 𝐔𝐬𝐥𝐞 gives us 4 laws for building any habit you want. Law 1, make it obvious. Design your environment so good habits are impossible to miss. Law 2, make it attractive. Pair habits you need with things you love. Law 3, make it easy. Start so small it feels almost ridiculous. 2 minutes, 1 push-up, 1 page. Law 4, make it satisfying. Track your streak. Never miss twice. And always remember, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Build the system. The results will follow. I want to leave you with 𝐔𝐬𝐥𝐞's own story. When he was 18 years old, he was struck in the face by a baseball bat. A shattered nose, 2 broken eye sockets, a fractured skull, multiple seizures. Doctors were not sure he would survive. He spent weeks recovering, went to college, nearly failed out. And then slowly, through tiny daily decisions, he began to rebuild himself, 1 small habit at a time. By his senior year, he was named the top male athlete in his college. He made ESPN's Academic All-America team, one of only 8 players in the entire country. And he wrote a book about what he learned from that long, painful climb back, Atomic Habits. This was not written by someone born with perfect discipline. This was written by someone who had to rebuild himself from nothing. Peace. by Tiny. Peace. And if he could do that, then so can you. When this video ends, pick one habit. Make it tiny. Make it easy. And start today. Because the person you want to become is not waiting at the finish line of some distant goal. They are emerging right now. In the small decisions you make every single day, every action is a vote. Start casting yours.